Hi, BrenTech here, where tech is made simple. About a month ago, I posted that the battle for Windows 10 had begun, where Microsoft was sued over Windows 10's end of support, which is fast approaching next month on the 14th of October, according to Microsoft. I'll leave that video linked if you'd like some more information. Now it seems that this so-called battle is continuing because an American non-profit organization called Consumer Reports is now also up in arms regarding the fast approaching end of support, saying that the deadline will leave millions of users with no protection against new threats. Now, this is all according to a letter that was sent to Microsoft's CEO, Satya Nadella, which is this letter, and I'll leave it linked in the description because it's quite a lot going on with this. If you'd like some more information, I'm just going to skim over the highlights for the purpose of this video, where the group has argued that nearly half of all PC users worldwide still depend on Windows 10. And of those, up to 400 million devices cannot be upgraded to Windows 11 due to hardware restrictions. And if we have a look at this first section, it says Consumer Reports is concerned about Microsoft's decision to end free ongoing support for Windows 10 next month. This decision will strand millions of consumers who have computers that are incompatible with Windows 11 and force them to pay $30 for a one-year extension of support, spend hundreds on a new Windows 11 capable computer, or do nothing and see the security and functionality of their computer degrade over time. This latter option is particularly problematic as it risks harming the consumer as well as co-opting the machine to perpetuate attacks against other entities, risking national security. And then it carries on to say that basically this is hypocritical, pointing out that the company constantly advises users to stay updated while simultaneously charging for basic security at an additional cost. So basically they are arguing that Microsoft isn't doing enough regarding the matter, and without a broader extension, many consumers will either pay more or use unsupported devices. Now, if we head back to the post and we head to the last paragraph, this is quite interesting. It says, for the last quarter century, Microsoft has been upfront about the 10-year life cycle of its operating systems. But as it made the move from Windows 10 to Windows 11, it broke the backwards compatibility that so many consumers have depended upon as they shopped for their computers. When Microsoft announced in late 2021 that it would require specific hardware components that hundreds of millions of PCs on the market would not have, it left consumers who had recently made a purchase of incompatible hardware behind. Consumer Reports calls on Microsoft to extend support for Windows 10 to allow those consumers to catch up. So interesting stuff going on here. And at this stage, Microsoft hasn't addressed the demands sought by the Consumer Reports regarding that letter to the CEO. So let me know what you think. Do you think that this will be enough to change Microsoft's mind as the battle for so-called Windows 10 continues? Let me know your thoughts down below. Always interested to hear. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.